unmute microphone. Oh, look, my camera's a little wonky. There. Hey, good morning, folks. How's everybody doing this morning? Last day of February. Woo! Where'd February go? It was only 28 days. It wasn't that long. Good morning. Welcome. If you're joining us live, hey, let me know where you're from. What time is it? Where are you from? What time is it? If you're watching the replay, boom. Put team replay down there so I know that you're watching that. First time here, guess what? We do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Little morning motivation, little business chats, a little just seeing what is going on in your neck of the woods. Now, with this being the last day of the month, here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about where our numbers were for the month. So I'm going to give you where we started with at the beginning of the month because we were tracking our Facebook group, our YouTube channel, our TikTok, and our Instagram. We're tracking those four, and we're just doing kind of organic reach. Just, asking people like, share, comment, subscribe. So, hey, if you're new here, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, bing bong. So that way, when we go live, you're able to see us. That's what we want to do. If you're able to share this, share. Sharing is caring, folks. Did you know that? Sharing is caring. So all you're going to do is share this to where you can. If you can share it to a group, if you can share it to a personal page, if you can share it to your mom, whatever. Sharing is caring. YouTube don't really care who watches as long as somebody watches and they interact. So make sure that you're doing all of that. And it always helps everybody out. We're going to go over our weekend recap. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I'll tell you how ours went because if you did not know, we've been Mr. Momming it up for the last 17 days or something like that. And so we're gonna talk about how that has been going. How brown now, how cow, right? Or whatever it is. So, and then we're gonna talk goals, right? That's the other thing. We got to set goals for the day, and we've got a big day ahead of us today. So we're going to talk about our goals for that. And hey, I say we get more into it. Look at Kelly jumping in here early this morning. Kelly, good morning to you. Christy, good morning to you. Renee, good morning to you as well. And Jerry, good morning to you. Ohio 9:30. Callie 6:30. I wonder if Corey's up. I should send her a message. And live from Chicago, not too far from me over there. Jerry with the check mark. Jose, good morning to you. What's up, Chuck? And everybody getting their mornings in to everybody else. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This fabulous Monday morning, the temperature here was like 30 degrees. It's like we're getting closer, folks. We're getting closer. Oh, I know we've had snow on what is that thing? St. Patrick's Day. We've had 80 degrees and we've had snow. So I know there's still a chance of it, and I know it's snowed on opening day, so that's in April. Which, speaking of, if you're a baseball fan, today is kind of sketchy for you, right? They don't come to agreement because I haven't checked this morning to see if they came to agreement last night. I didn't see anything pop up, so I'm going to say that they have not come to an agreement. If they did not come to an agreement tonight or today, they're going to start canceling games. Yikes! That's never fun, The only one that truly loses is the fans, right? Ball players are still going to get paid. Owners are still going to make money. So the people that are losing are going to be us, the fans, because we don't get to watch the games, the employees of the stadium. So the games are getting canceled. The vendors aren't getting there to make money. So, they're both greedy. Both sides of you. Shame on you, MLB and players making, millions upon millions of dollars, make more money in 1 year than what, people make in a lifetime. And you're going to complain. You're playing a sport you love, right? You're getting paid to play a sport you love, and we can't enjoy it. So, hey, I hope this doesn't happen. Last time it happened was mid-90s, 94, 95, somewhere in there. They have to cancel games because I believe, if I remember right, that was the year the White Sox were really pulling it off, and they got canceled off. But then baseball, it kind of died. People were like, hey, we're not watching this anymore. And so they decided to give they did not give any drugs to Mark McGwire or Sammy Sosa. It was all natural. And they brought ball back, So I still remember where I was when McGwire hit 71. Yeah. When he broke the record. It was at the Blue Cat Brew Club, downtown Rock Island. So, yeah, you start to remember those things. So, the only one that hurts is themselves. Brian, great point. We should just stop watching all baseball. I haven't. So here's my thing. With baseball, I can listen to a game, no problem. There is nothing better than me sitting outside at the smoker, at the grills throughout the summer and having a game on the radio. I absolutely love it. Watching a game on TV is the most boring thing ever. And unless I'm watching it with a group of people, and maybe it's playoff time or something there, but I cannot just sit and watch a game. I can listen to it, but I cannot watch it. And there's just something, summer, sitting outside, grill, it works fine for me. So a buddy of mine, his dad's a diehard Cardinals fan, so I'm sorry for him. But he raised his son to be one, and I'm sorry for him too. And he just lives outside of Chicago, so whatever. But he'll watch the game, and he will have the radio broadcast on. So, it kind of gets the best of both worlds there. It's kind of, it is what it is. Question, is it good to have a website? Absolutely. If I could drop an F-bomb, I would say abso-effing-lutely. Because here's why. Here's why you need to. This is a good question. And actually, questions like these, I'm going to go ahead and throw this. These are perfect things to add to our Q&A with TNA, which we do that like twice a month. If you can come over here and you can submit your questions to OurSuccessGroup.com/QA on Wednesday nights, 5 o'clock. I think maybe 5 o'clock this week, 5:30. I'll know for sure. But we do a Q&A session. So we love to answer those questions there. So as far as having a website, yes, have a website. And that way you own the traffic. If you're on Etsy, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're anywhere else, you don't own that traffic. So if they decide to change the algorithms or change the way they do things, you could lose. So make sure you own your own traffic. Getting paid to play a game, right? Getting paid to play a game. And let's be honest, right? Out of all the major sports, baseball, football, basketball, and hockey, baseball is like the least strenuous, right? I mean, a pitcher, of course they're doing that, but like you're not a football player. I totally understand. Football players are out there, getting hammered and hit. Hockey, same way. Basketball, you're running up and down the court. Baseball, you're just you're running 90 feet. Then you run another 90 feet. It's kind of lackadaisical. So get over yourself, MLB and players. Get over yourself. Going to try something new today with sublimation. Work on a bling pen prepping for Kelly's March class. That is right. That's coming up here quickly, isn't it? And that is the 3-day dojo. 3-day dojo is over there at the Crystal Ninja. Corey's wrapping it up today. I believe that I think they're flying out today. So we'll get into that. So Mr. Mom Time, Corey finally, made it out to California. They had the Fundamentals of Sparkle class this weekend, and then doing some helping with the decoration and the setup of the dojo. So she's been out there for 5 days, her and Pilar, and I think today is the day they come back. But over the weekend, it was anybody else have a good weekend? So I did. So my weekend started, we had 8 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. basketball. So I had 2 kids, and they're basically overlapping 15 minutes. So I was able to sit in the center of the court because they're on both sides, separated by that green monster, and I could watch both games. So that was fun because it's always amazing to get a kid up and ready for basketball when they don't want to go at 7 in the morning on a Saturday. So we made it through that alive. No tears were shed, I don't think. I don't know. No, because I set them up for it. Because I said, hey, if everything goes well this morning, we are going to go to a surprise place. We're going to go to somewhere that, I kept giving clues for it, that it's going to be something you absolutely love, something you do. And that place ended up being the RV and Camper Show, right? Well, look at me. My daughter Hattie is infatuated with campers and RVs. She loves them. She loves, when we see them driving around, when they're pulling behind stuff. Loves it. So to go in there to see it, she was absolutely amazed with it. So we were able to go in, and I saw a couple decent deals on stuff, 20, 30,000. I also saw some stuff that was like 300 and some $1,000. It was, you definitely see the game across there, but they really liked some of them. There was enough room for most of the family because, now we've got 11, right? With 9 kids and 2 of us, it's 11. Then you add on spouses, and then, everybody's not going. You're pitching a tent outside. But we did see a lot of fun, cool stuff there. They really enjoyed it. So that was a great day on Saturday. It was a big family fun day.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Siri. Good morning. Anybody's watched, just do that just because. It is what it is. So we had that then Sunday, over the weekend, my daughter Delaney is in competition dance, and I misunderstood what was actually going on because I thought it was just a show, and I didn't realize this was like a competition event, because I was very confused when I saw the schedule that it started on like Friday and didn't end until Sunday at like 10 o'clock at night. And I was so confused. I didn't understand. And it wasn't until we got there on Sunday. We went there yesterday. We took the kids over there. That, it was broken out into categories and age groups, and it was like a real legit thing. So we did about a 3-hour section of it, because that's when she had 2 of her dance sessions in that, and then there wasn't going to be another one till later on. And look, I got a 5 and 6-year-old. They're getting antsy, so we're gonna square that up. And here's what we're gonna do: we're gonna stay for this section, the award ceremony. So her troop, or her group, they won 4 different awards for it. One of them being, I'm not sure how it plays out. I got to get with her mom and kind of understand the details of it. But they won a trip to New York City to go tour Radio City Music Hall, to meet with the Rockettes, professional training or something, a dinner cruise in Manhattan, and I think there was something else that was with it too. So whether it's real, or it's one of those you got to pay to get to part this, I'm not 100% sure. I hope that. So super proud of Delaney for that. It was a good time. There was a lot of good things. There's a lot. If you don't know, I am kind of like that closet, theater musical guy. Like I do. I did those. So there's some pretty moving performances in it, some really good fun ones, because they had everything from like solos to pairs to full on 20-30 group troops out there, and it was a pretty good time. We had a lot of fun with it. The kids enjoyed it, and then we were able to get home, do some dinner, and bath time, bedtime. No tears were shed. This morning, once again, no tears were shed. So I got this Mr. Mom stuff down, I think, for the most part. I think it is down now. I'm not, they're going to probably cry. So Corey get home tonight, and it'll be amazing to see and hear how her trip went. It does sound like, Corey, she is not the most adventurous culinary adventurous, right? Whatever way that goes. So she did eat Indian food while she has eaten Indian food while she's out there, and fish tacos. So hey, Indian food and fish tacos, good for you, Corey. Good for you to get out there and try it. I love it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's see. Do I think Wix is a good good to open a website? I've never used Wix, so I can't 100% say. I know people that have, and I know people that have had success with it. Other people thought it was clunky. A lot of it, when it comes down to this, is going to be finding what you feel is going to work best for you. Now, me just getting started off, even now we still do it, was Equid. In fact, what I will do is give me a second here, and I'll get you our affiliate link, because hey, every little bit helps. If you guys don't have affiliate links to stuff, get them, because those things, every little bit helps. The good thing about Equid that I like, and we're going to drop that here in the comments, is that here it is. If you just go to open.equid.com/ZZ, capital N, capital B, capital 7, it's free. You can get up to 10 products for free for it. It works really good for that, and then it can grow with you. There are some things that it can't do. There are some things that they're working on. It is getting better, but you're just getting started. You have under 10 products. There it is. It's a good e-commerce solution for that. So it was. That's what I say. That's what I started with. That's what we still use for that. Okay. Yes, I am. Who's the boss? Tony Danza. You know that, right? So we got that. Okay. So we got our weekend on the way. And see that a list. I've got 2 lists rocking and rolling. I've got my to-do list of things I need to get done today, and then I've got my to-do list that we're going to do for here, because we got a busy day today, and we've got our Masters of Success mastermind call here at 9:30 a.m. Central. So if you're a Master of Success member, can't wait to see you there. It's always the group has been amazing. To see the growth and see the help that each other are doing. As Aaron often says, a rising tide lifts all boats. And I'm telling you, that tide is raising people in there. That's at 9:30. So that's one thing that's one thing that we're definitely going to do today. As far as other stuff, DTF Transfers, almost like 99.379 after % sure we are we're good to go on transfer. So as soon as that mastermind calls up, I'm jumping right into that. So that way we can start printing out orders. Kind of figured out a humidity solution. I got a new whole house humidifier. I got that kind of made something that we're good to go there. I had to mess with some sharp margins because I've already went through a roll of film as we were testing things out on that, which is normal. You're going to do that. And so now I'm going through, the second roll. First roll I had was 13 inches wide, so I had it set for that. This one's 12, so I got to redo margins on it so that way I have plenty of room on that. That's why I say, 11.5 is your max area. 11 is to really be safe for right now. So I think I'm going to change that on the website too to make sure that we're good on that. But DTF transfers, I got to set up for Tuesday with Todd tomorrow. In the vlog Tuesday with Todd tomorrow, we're going to talk about Clifford. I think that's what we're going to call him because Red Rocket apparently is frowned upon. So we'll talk about that, the learning process of what we're going through with that. I have a Little League. I have mock-ups to do. They finally got team names and colors picked out, so we've got that. I've got a shirt order to get done. Tomorrow starts our book group. So if you haven't been a member, or if you don't know what that is, in fact, I think Aaron set this up for me. I can do like a little in-stream commercial. Let's see if this works. Our book group. Let's see if this will work.
Aaron from Our Success Group here. I wanted to share with you about our book group, a program here at Our Success Group where we work through a curated business book monthly. Each month, OBG will read and review a book covering different themes to give you a well-rounded education. These books are easily consumable. All are between about a 5 to 10 hour read or listen time. That's the other important part. There's always an audiobook available too. Part of this group, there's a managed, engaging Facebook group that's going to help you stay accountable. This group is moderated by a wonderful action taker, Wendy Rossman. Wendy's an active member in the OSG community, and she's also somebody that's going to help your business grow. At the end of the month, there are Zoom calls that encourage action. Knowledge is only as valuable as the action you take with it, and that's what we're all about here at Our Success Group. Check it out today at oursuccessgroup.com/OBG, and let's get started today.
Boom! Look at that. I'm getting better at this. So I'll put the link up for that. So that's oursuccessgroup.com/OBG. And one of the things that was mentioned is that you can use Audibles. That's what I use because, hey, let's be honest. I'm not the best reader, but I can listen, right? I'm not the best reader, but I can listen. So I dropped a link in here to Audibles too. That way you can go there. Just buy the year for it. It's like $150 for the year. You basically get a new book every month for it. Comes out to like $10 a month, $12 a month, something like that. So go check those out for there. Because our book group, we had DAX this past weekend out in Kansas City. So if you made it there, woohoo, way to go. Aaron said it was an amazing show, and that's what I'm sure we'll talk about today during our Masters of Success call. Upcoming is going to be DAX Chicago. I was going to say next month, but it's not next month yet. It's in April. So that's always a fun show. We will definitely be at that one because that's kind of where OSG was born. That's where a lot of my friends have been met. A lot of people, a lot of business contacts have been made at that one. So that's coming up there. Wednesday is Q&A with TNA. So don't forget to get your questions in there so that way we can get stuff answered because we really love that. So we've got those. Let's talk numbers. So when we started at the beginning of the month, right, on 131, because we went Monday to Monday, that's 4 weeks. Monday to Monday, our Facebook group had 4,133 members in it. As of this morning, it has 4,259 members in it for a gain of 126. Our YouTube channel had 1,118 subscribers. As of this morning, it had 1,149 for an increase of 31. Our TikTok had 298 at the beginning and 333, so a gain of 35. Our Instagram, 727, and as of this morning, 744, so a gain of 17. So when you look at it, Facebook group grew 126, YouTube grew 31, TikTok 35, Instagram 17. What does this mean? This means we're going to continue the growth, but this is all organic, asking people to say, hey, what do you want? Where are you going to go? the organic reach, asking people to share, asking people to like, asking people to subscribe, to join that. So from here, now we're going to decide what we're going to focus on. Instagram and TikTok, I can schedule posts for there. So I'm not going to really focus on trying to grow those too much. TikTok's one of those things where if it happens, it can pop and just take off. Same thing with YouTube. Facebook is going to be a little more difficult. So starting in March, we are going to run some ads for Facebook. And what I think I found a good way to kind of run an ad to get people to join the group. So we're going to try that. YouTube, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to run some ads. Maybe there's a couple people that I've talked to. I've actually got a course on YouTube that I'm in the middle of. I'm just learning kind of the basics of it to make it better. A lot of it on my end is difficult because we do everything live, and that kind of without having any other videos to back it up. Like Tuesday with Todd. What I should be doing is on Tuesday with Todd, once we're done with it, the actual show and tell portion of it, when we make something, that needs to be broke down into a video. So that video can be then posted, and it's going to be 6 minutes to 15 minutes long, whatever that section is. When we do multiple things, each one of those needs to be broke down into it. So I need to get with an editor that can go back and do that. I've talked to a couple people about doing some growth strategies, and some people said, hey, just get with somebody on Fiverr, and you can spend anywhere from your $15 to your $1,500 to get to where you want to be at. So we're gonna try out a couple different things, just like if anybody else was trying to grow their things. Because remember, our goal for the year is to get Facebook to 10K, YouTube to 10K, TikTok to 10K, and Instagram to 10K. And look, our numbers, right now we're we're just under halfway there, 42.59% of the way there on Facebook. We're one. Is that right? Yeah, we're 11.49% there on the YouTube, 3% on TikTok, 7% on Instagram. So we have a ways to go. And this is how most people do it. You just start off. You didn't wake up and they're like, hey, I've got all of these subscribers. I've got all of these members. I've got, all these people that are following me. You have to build and grow for it. So that's what our goal is we're going to walk you through that and do it. And one of the ways is by doing this. We provide more content. On average week, I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday now in the morning. We've got the evening show Tuesday with Todd. We're doing Q&A with TNA twice a month at night. On the OSG side of it, we've got Small Business Saturday that's there. So we're putting out a lot of content. Now we need to kind of make it into more bite-sized pieces because we love having here. Like here, it says, there's 10 of you this morning. Thank you for taking time out of your morning to spend it with me. We go a half hour long. That's 5 hours of you time. Instagram, YouTube, the play button channel, loves that type of thing. So that's why we say, build your content. Don't always be on one brand. If we just did Facebook, right, and Facebook's algorithm changed, or remember when Facebook went down in October and, it felt like everything shut down, you need to have your own traffic. So Facebook, what we're going to do is then our email list, I'll start that this month too. Because we're going to start something where we can do an email sign up for it, because I think our email list has roughly 1,000 people on it. So we're going to, try and increase that, because at the end of the day, what we need to do is get more people on the email list, because then that's our product. That's ours. Facebook can change. We could piss off Facebook and they could delete our account, right? Remember, Facebook is a privately owned company. Freedom of speech does not matter. They can decide what gets shown and what doesn't get shown. They're a private company. It's part of it. Same thing with YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, right? They're all private companies. So your First Amendment rights means crap to them, right? They're in the business to make money, and they, to keep people on their platform as long as possible. If they want to delete you, they can. So what do you need to do? Spread out as far as you can. Get your own website, get your own mailing list, get all of that information. So that way you're able to reach your own people a lot easier. So definitely look forward to seeing what we can grow from that. Jose, how much do you charge for a 13x9? Off the top of my head, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because we just switched up all of our pricing. If you just head over to our website, In fact, let's see. I'm just going to put a link, our master link to everything, which is fatdadcd.com. That gets you over to where everything is, and go through there because we have different sheet sizes. And then our gang sheets are now, I think, like 24 inches. They're like 11.5 by 24 inches long. So if you just head over to Fat Dad CD, it's Fat Dad CD, fatdadcd.com. We'll be listing the prices on it. And my water's extra good this morning. So I want to know, what are your goals today, right? 5 goals. 5 goals. That's what we need. We need at least 5. Did I give you my 5? Because we've got the Master Success Call. We've got DTF Transfers. I've got to set up stuff for Tuesday with Todd and for the vlog. I've got the mock-up for Twin Rivers. I've got an order to get done. I've already promoted the book club, and I've got posts set up for that. So there's my 5. And if we want to dive deeper into it, there's YouTube training, there's email scheduling, there's websites that need checked, there's a website to close tonight, there's some artwork that needs done. So I've got a lot more than that, but the top 5 that I need to get done on this board. So you need to get goals. And so what I have 2 things that go on for goals. I have one on my trusty handy dandy notebook, right? A handy dandy notebook. Who is that? Is that Steve? Steve in his handy dandy notebook. I've got one of those. But then I also, inside of the Googler, I use the tasks, because then I have that synced up to my phone. So if there's something out and about or I need to do, I use the tasks for that as well. And I noticed something. We'll probably talk about it on Wednesday, but the Facebook app, I went to take pictures, and there was a little issue with some stuff, and so we'll probably hold that off to Wednesday, because we're already hitting our half-hour mark, and I want to keep these 15 minutes to half an hour. I could probably go another 15 minutes, but it's up to you. You tell me. Do you want the Facebook data documents and data chat now, or do you want it on Wednesday? Because it's up to you. You guys, this is your show, right? That's what we're here. We're here to help you guys out, talk about things like that. So we can talk about it now. We can talk about Wednesday. We can probably do another 15 minutes, because, like I said, the next call that I have is at 9:30 Central Standard Time. So it's a half hour from now, and that's our Masters of Success call. Which, they say, if you want to learn more about any of the programs that we offer as far as training goes, more than welcome to get over to OurSuccessGroup.com and check those out. You can see everything that we do over there as far as training, business building, coaching. There's the Club OSG, where you can get into for a live training, and you can get your first month for $5. Then you can go up to become a squad member. It's $80 a month, and you're getting a lot more out of that one. And then if you jump to that top tier, Master Success, woo, doggy, there's a crap ton of stuff that comes along with that. You can find all of that information over here at OurSuccessGroup.com. I like it. Do it. Excellent. Brian requested it. And if you didn't notice, Brian changed his profile picture, put a hat on. Now I know it's him, right? Now I know it's him. How do you sync tasks to your phone? You just download the task app, right? So you got this guy. Let's see. And see, right there. I've got that one. It says schedule social media posts. So I've got that one on there. What it is it is just it's just this task app right there. Ooh, right there, task app. And yes, I've got a lot of stuff there. I've got 130 messages. I've got 8 in Messenger. So I haven't checked my messages yet today, right? We'll get to it. Emails, don't pay attention to emails. Emails I'll get cleared out. There's only like 50 real emails in there, I think. But that's on the list to get cleared out today. But it's the Google. If you use the Google, when you're signed in, you can go to the right, and there's the tasks, right? You can go to your iPhone, your Android phone, you go to whatever, and you can download the Google Tasks app, and that way it syncs all together. So as you do something, it'll come up on there. So that's how you do it. Super simple. It's just this little task guy right there. You can maybe you can kind of see it right there. Tasks looks like a check mark. Plenty of stuff in there that you can check out and see. But as far as Facebook, so yesterday I went to take a picture, and it told me that my data was full. Right, that my storage was full. the dreaded, oh, now I got to delete memories, right? I got to figure out to do something with pictures. But I did some digging in it, and it said that that I had in YouTube that when you go to your storage, where's your storage at? When you go into your iPhone storage, it gives you that stuff where it tells you it's like review large chats. There's 1.72 gigs, and yes, I can go through and do that, but go to that and check and see where your Facebook is and where your TikTok was. I had like 16 gigs of stuff from Facebook. And then I had like 7 gigs from TikTok. And I could go in and clear out the kid cache, right? Cache, right? Is that right? I could go on and clear that out on the Facebook side of it. But the info was still here. So what I had to do was I actually had to delete the app so it would get rid of all that data, documents, everything that was there, and then reinstall it. And I gained, 16 gig back. TikTok had like 7. So, I went from being, it was 63.8 is what it was. And now we're down to 40.6. So make sure you check that, because there's plenty of space to be had there. And I was really trying to figure out, well, what the hell is going on? Because I'm like, I know I have a lot of pictures. I know there's like 5 gigs worth of pictures in here. So, I need to delete some. I need to move some stuff around, fine, whatever. But it hurts my heart to do that. So, yes, I can put them in the cloud and do all that stuff. But I started looking to see what some of the other ones were. And, those were 2 big ones. That was like, holy crap. And I've never done that since I've had this phone. And I've had this phone 3 years, 4 years, something like that. 3 years, 4 years is what I've had this phone. So there was a lot of stuff in there. So to get that instantly freed up memory in my phone, in my storage. So if you want to check and see where you're at in your storage, it's super simple to do. We can walk you through that. You're going to go, let me make sure that I do this right. You're going to go settings. Oh, crap. You don't want to do that. You're going to go settings. So you're going to hit the settings button. Boom. And then you're going to, from this screen, you are going to scroll down to general right there. So you'll scroll down to general. Looks like the gears. You'll hit general. And from the general, you're going to scroll to iPhone storage, which is right there in the center. iPhone storage. And then it'll bring up what your storage is. So check that. Let me know. If you have an iPhone and you're not watching on the iPhone, but you might be able to as you're watching on the iPhone, let me know what your biggest app is that is sucking your storage. Currently, right now, mine is the photos. Photos at 5 gig and messages at 2 gigs. And then podcast at 1.24. And look, the dog's awake, right? Mondays are not good because the dog realizes that Krista's home and he loves talking to her. He carries on conversations with them. So it's one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, dog, shh, be quiet, dog, be quiet, dog. That would be, yeah, we should do that. I can totally show a quick video on that and talk about storage. And see, that's one of those little 5 to 10 minute videos that I need to do. I'm going to write that down, Renee. I'm going to write that down. What is it? Clear up storage space. Clear up storage space video. Clear up storage space video. All right. Awesome. So yeah, that took all of 5 minutes, right, to talk about that. So I need to know. I've only seen like one person. What are your goals for today? Like legit, you have stuff you're going to do today, right? I think Mondays is grocery day for Renee, if I remember right. But Mondays, we're kicking the week off. Let's start this week great. And how do you do that? Complete stuff, make stuff happen. That's what we love to see. We love to have. Whoa, that's that other dog. They're all barking. They're all a-holes. Never get dogs. Let's just say that. Never get dogs because they bark. They're just crazy. But yes, that's what I want to see. So I want to see what your goals are for today. You don't know why? Because when you put a goal out there, now you're holding yourself accountable because other people know it. We can check in with you. It's definitely one of those things that hey, here's my goals. I need to have it done. I can have a second checkout. Ooh. Cindy today begins her embroidery Easter bunny season. So many bunnies. So we'll do the bunnies, Sydney. We'll do the sublimation on the ears and belly, and there's nothing better than sublimating on a Easter bunny. I'm gonna beat the f out of that dog, like legit. I'm gonna pull his barker out, and I'm gonna feed it back to him, and then pull it out again because his bark drives me insane. So we've got, we'll do the belly, and there's nothing better than when you go to sub the belly of those and the head sticking out. Mister, please, Mister, don't do it. And then you smash them, and then you just make them go, ah. I don't know. Maybe it's, the 8-year-old boy in me that laughs every time it happens. So I really try to have a ball with it. And that's the thing. If you're not having fun doing your job, find a new job, right? If you're not excited about your job, find a new job. Yes, a job will pay your bills, and a job, you need that. But like in today's day and age, you can pretty much create your own destiny. If you're at a job you don't like, quit. No, like find something first and do something. Don't take that crazy advice. But I mean, like us, I loved my job that I was at in HVAC, but we weren't able to purchase the company. So I topped out. I couldn't go any higher. That was it. I was just stuck where it was with it. What can we do? Loved the company, loved everything about it. But what do? Hey, we've got to, we had to decide the business is a better, the business allowed us to create our own destiny, create our own hours, work as many hours or as little hours as we wanted to. So what did we do? We decided, hey, we need to go ahead and let's see what we can do with this. So we got really lean on things, on how we we're going to do things, because we knew what we needed to be at, and we've grew little by little. COVID happened, so that was a little setback, and we were able to push on from there and keep doing it. So that's what you do. Be your own boss. Be your own boss and do it. I get to stab things multiple times and get to pay for it, right? I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. Renee's treadmill, grocery mock-ups, invoicing, overthinking, setting up sublimation printer again, and emails. Just, dude, you got the printer. Open the box, put the ink in, print a picture, press. Done. Right? You see me do it how many times on Tuesdays? You see me screw up how many times on Tuesdays? Guess what you're not screwing up when you're not doing it? You know better. Get out there and do it. You've got this right there. Like your to-do list, except the overthinking part. That's right. Stop overthinking it, Renee. You'll be fine. All right. You guys have a great day. Make your list. Check those off. I cannot wait to see what you accomplish this week. We're going to start in on other stuff because we're going to start growing and seeing, what does that paid advantage get us? Because organic, it did okay, but it didn't get us to where we wanted to be by any means. But it gave us a good base to see where we're at. We go from there. You guys will be back here Wednesday, Fridays, guys. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like, subscribe, share. We want to see you here. We want to know, hey, have a great day. What? I want to know if you're going to have a great day. No. I know you're going to have a great day. I know you're going to accomplish amazing things today. And you don't want to know why? Because you, my friend, are awesome. Yes, you. Tell yourself that. Look yourself in the mirror. I'm looking at myself on the screen. Hey, yo, what's up? You're an awesome guy. So you are an awesome person. You have an amazing future ahead of you. The outlook is what you make of it. Get out there, get after it, make